Owen, tell me something.
Truman, did you know it's the start of season 5?
Dahm, that's true. Should have came in bigger.
Wow, yeah! No, you gotta keep it consistent.
Ooh, welcome everybody back to another episode of Dahm, that's true. A whole nother season of Dahm, that's true. Of course, I'm your host of the most Truman, the Steam Machine, Steen. As always, I'm joined here by the bomb.
Boom!
Owen Dahm.
Gotta give him a good one before I start getting weird with the booms again, you know?
Yeah. There's going to be sad booms. There will be happy booms. There's going to be 5 booms out of booms.
I'll tell you, there's probably going to be a weekend, I hope not, where all of my teams lose in the same weekend. That will be a sad boom.
Bro, the dream should be to have the Costco guys on this podcast. That's how we really should have started up season 5, was having the Costco guys on to give season 5 5 out of 5 booms.
Yeah, but the Costco guys are with Jinxie right now.
And Steve will do it.
Yeah.
What a weird combination.
I don't know.
I saw Steve will do it fucking slamming a chicken bake. And the dad came in and was like, "Oh, thank God he didn't eat a double chunk chocolate cookie." And then he's like, "Oh, I got one of those too." It was the stupidest video. Somebody was like, "South Park, like this is real. This is real life South Park right now."
You saw the meat candy.
Yeah, I did
right?
see the meat candy video.
You know what? Listen. We're gonna move on, but if there's one thing you can say about those Costco guys, they're hustling, man.
That's true. Listen,
when you have your 15 minutes of fame, you got to be everywhere.
They're what Grubbuds wants to be. The Costco guys. Grubbuds, we are all Costco guys, but we are not the Costco guys.
So what you're saying is one of us needs to get a little cousin or brother that's around 10. We need to give him a name called like Rizzler or something.
He had the Riz-Zen shirt on today.
Oh, like the Jesus
It says
one?
Riz, and then it's on a Zen can.
The kid had that?
It's like, yeah, it's Riz-Zen.
What the fuck?
Like risen.
That's
Like I'd be risen you.
That's interesting.
Hey, so as we normally do, as we start each season, we like to take everybody's hot takes.
Woo! My favorite episode.
Because then you have documentation. You said it. Yeah. I said the Chiefs were going to go 17-0. We did that.
16-1, actually.
Coward. You're a coward. You feel dumb now, don't you?
Yeah, I feel dumb that it's not 13-4 because that's what they're going to go.
Right. If you were going to go 16-1, you might as well have gone 17-0.
I didn't want to go 16-1.
I make a statement.
No.
Stand up for something that you believe in.
All right, Colin Cowherd. I mean, hey, by the way, that's no flame on Colin Cowherd. He always has outlandish takes.
Colin Cowherd, unfortunately, great radio host.
He's awesome. He's got a great voice for radio.
Yeah. And he's reined in his takes a little bit. The new guy that sits across from him, bring back Joy Taylor. Good for Joy Taylor that she got her own show. But dude, the new guy on
First Things First or The Herd.
They call it The Herd, yeah, is so fucking annoying and has like some of the worst takes you've ever seen. Always about Mahomes and always about the Chiefs.
I don't know, dude. Some of those guys on any of Stephen A. Smith's shows.
That's true.
Like those guys are way worse.
Yeah. Danny Parkins got his own show.
I saw that.
He's on the morning show, yeah.
Shut up,
Another
Parkins.
Kansas City alum on the Fox Sports News Network.
Did you see the graphic that the radio station tweeted when he left?
No.
So whenever Parkins leaves someplace, they win a championship.
Oh yeah, because he left Kansas City and then the Chiefs won.
Yep.
Or the Royals won.
Yeah, the Royals won.
Sorry,
and then he left. Yeah. He left his one station in Chicago to go to a different one, and the Cubs won. Immediately the next year.
Yeah. So they're like, congratulations to the Chicago Bears.
Yeah, that's exactly what they said.
That's funny. All right, so as we do at the start of Season 5, we gathered a bunch of hot takes from all over the place. We're very excited, but we're going to get into that. Before we get too deep into that, if you're watching here on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, do it all. If you're on Spotify, I will say this might be a better YouTube episode as we will have a tier chart, but it should still be listenable, so it shouldn't be a problem.
Listenable, yeah.
And if you're over there, make sure to like, follow, I think subscribe there too. You can also comment.
You can comment.
You can read.
I don't think it's a subscribe. It's a follow. So you'll get, and then you can hit the bell and you get notifications.
Yeah. That sounds right. And then,
I mean, if you want to donate, you can put your Zelle up there, and we'll request you.
If you want to donate, join Patreon. Patreon.com/ShowmanDisaster. Shout out Ozzy, Skylar, Dylan, Joe, Aaron, and Mailbox Kansas City now open in the Iron District, serving up shakes, scoops, cones, melt monsters
for a lot longer than you would expect.
Yes, for much longer than I had said previously. It'll be open
to like November.
Honestly, just keep going, and eventually they'll stop serving you. But I'd recommend
That's
going
what I'm doing.
until they stop. Yes. All right. So let's get into it. Owen, we're going to start off hot with a take from Owen.
Oh, we're going to do all of my takes first, or are we going
Yeah.
to go across top row?
We're going to just do your takes first.
Okay.
Actually, maybe we do.
Go across the top row,
yeah,
so like we mix up people's takes.
There you go. Yeah, I
right.
think that makes sense. Okay.
We can still start with me, though.
Yes. Yeah, you're still top left. You were the first one
Yeah.
to comment. Thank you, Owen, for commenting.
Yeah, of course. You had to take my takes.
By the way, I guess as always, a great opportunity to pump the Twitters. Twitter.com/SteamMachine, Twitter.com/Owen, gosh, Dahm, it.
Yeah, I've got to get a new Twitter handle.
Domination.
The real OD.
The real OD? There's no way that there's not somebody who already has that.
Let's check. I'm checking right now. Anyway, do you want to go?
Use Twitter will lock your account for like 3 weeks if you change your name.
Is it locks it?
No, it just sometimes it's a bit of a nightmare. So yeah, follow us there. We posted this on Twitter. We'll be posting every Sunday or Monday on Twitter asking for hot takes, and then we'll be adding it to this chart as we go through the season this year.
Yeah, we're gonna spice it up.
Yeah, that's an addition.
This
chart is going to become huge, and then at the end of the season, it's going to be like, it's got to be like 2 or 3 episodes. Yeah.
This is a marathon, 3 hour episodes. Send it.
Oh my god.
Chicken sendies, buddy.
On a Sunday probably. Man, there's a lot of water running in my apartment.
It's probably got to be the dishwasher, right?
No, the dishwasher wasn't even that full, and that's like, I don't. Maybe somebody.
Someone's taking a shower.
Is taking a shower. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Totally besides. Sorry. It is distracting. And if you are hearing it, I just wanted to address it, brother. Like, dude, there's been running water in the background for. Okay. All right. Let's start off hot. Owen said K-State under 10 wins. Under 10 wins would be a disappointment.
I think this isn't like a super spicy take. For me, I think this is just a fact. I think you look at K-State's schedule this year. They've got a relatively weak schedule, and they have favorable home matches. With this level of talent from last year, building into this team, along with the players who stayed on the roster, I really feel like under 10 wins is like, if we go 9-3, I will be disappointed.
It is a favorable matchup.
I won't be.
It is a favorable schedule, but if in Avery Johnson's sophomore season, the Cats lose to West Virginia on the road. Ugh. So the issue, okay. So here's the issue: is that if they're 9-3, it's because they lost to KU.
Probably, yeah.
Disgusting.
Yeah. See.
God.
At home.
At home, yeah.
For the first time,
and
in
they would have had
years.
to either lose to Arizona or Oklahoma State at home. Actually, they could beat. Okay, so here's this outline: they lose to Arizona in K-State, they lose at West Virginia, and they lose to Oklahoma State. Oh wow, I struggled through Oklahoma State in Manhattan, but they beat KU. Is that a disappointment of a season?
Yes.
Because that Arizona loss isn't a Big 12 loss.
No, not this year.
And they would probably still go to the Big 12 title game.
I don't care. This K-State team needs to have double-digit wins this year. They're better than Arizona, and they're getting Oklahoma State at home. I think famously, Oklahoma State does not play well.
I think they're favored in every game.
Yes.
So,
I think this is all you. I can't put my own take anywhere.
It's hard to do because it's not a super hot take.
I mean, it might just go in B as a reasonable take.
Yeah. It's one of those where somebody's just like, yeah, everybody's like, yeah, probably.
It's more of a personal thing for me.
It drums up emotions for you, though.
I need K-State to have the things that you just described. I shouldn't be allowed to happen.
Mm-hmm. Aaron has the next hot take here. I'll move us over just a little bit so everybody can read them. Aaron's AFC playoff picture. He has Chiefs, then Jacksonville, then Cincy, then Jets, then Houston, then Baltimore, then Denver.
This is a super hot take because he has Denver and New York in the AFC playoffs.
He gave explanations for all of them, but nobody else gets to give explanations, so I'm outlawing it. I'm refusing to say what he said on the Twitter.
That's fair.
Jacksonville over in the AFC South is very interesting. Here's the thing about having Baltimore in the wild card game, and I think there's other stuff about Baltimore maybe missing the playoffs or losing here or there or whatever. I think the AFC North is a fucking tough division to play in.
It's the hardest.
And I think having the first place schedule is also not the situation you want to be in. So I think Baltimore being in the AFC North, having the first place schedule, is going to have a much tougher time than Cincy, who will have the fourth place schedule.
Yeah, last.
Yeah, because so they get to play, Denver instead of the Chiefs, who is it in the East? They get to play fucking the Patriots instead of the Bills.
Yep.
And they get to play,
they have the baby easy schedule.
Yeah, they get to play the Titans instead of the Texans. Yeah, that's a much better schedule. So absolutely, I could see Cincy getting that because they have the last place schedule in the AFC North, and we picked them high. The Jets, and I don't know if this is a hot take for me. I just don't believe in Aaron Rodgers.
Well, I also don't think they're better than Miami right now. He doesn't have Miami in the playoffs.
That's true. Yeah.
So the way he's structured this, that has New York winning the division. That's not happening. Mm-hmm. So
I don't know.
I don't think it's necessarily.
He also has Denver in it, and man,
the media's been hyping Denver recently.
He's high on Knicks. The media's high on check down Knicks right now, dude. I'm going to put this in C tier. I think it's fine. I
was going to argue for like A. I think it's really hot.
It's really hot, but it's not really right.
I'm fine with C if you want to.
I can say KU will win the national title in football this year. That is hot. It's not correct.
Yeah,
right?
That's true.
We do this every year where we're like,
yeah.
Although we kind of just have to rate it, or are we just going to rate it on spiciness because we'll go in a
We do this every year. We kind of like flip-flop always. I'm just most excited for what our white tier is going to be.
Let's just rate it on the Swifty tier. You like
we'll
that?
See, because it was the horny tier. Last year was a Swifty tier.
No, this year's the Swifty tier.
Oh, it is the Swifty tier this year?
It was the horny tier last year. So this year it's the Swifty tier.
We got enough Swifty stuff in there?
Not really, but I've got ones. I think there will be ones that'll fall into it because, she'll be back on the forefront of people's minds. And then I think Travis Kelce persona stuff falls into that category as well now.
Gotcha.
Mahomes MVP. Correct.
Who won MVP last year?
Lamar Jackson.
For a second. Yeah, and they put Mahomes at number 4. Yeah, he's going to be MVP. S.
I don't know. Is it a hot take, though? Yeah, you know what? I'm giving it S tier. Yes, correct. S tier.
It's just super correct, remember? Because it's like it's halfway in between super spicy and correct. Yeah. And so I think this is going to happen.
It's still a bold statement, yeah.
Yeah, but Mahomes got put number 4, and holy shit, he's going to be pissed about that.
I will take Little Caesars Pizza over Domino's any day. That's from Aaron. Whenever you ain't got a bitch in your ear,
yeah, put that in A.
It's nasty.
Put that in A. Great take.
Dude. S. Over Domino's? Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, okay. We can put that in S.
They're not trying to out Pizza Hut, the Hut, and they aren't gunning for Father Jonathan's.
Say the full take again.
I will take Little Caesars Pizza over Domino's any day.
Yeah, good take.
I think that's fair. And that's to put Domino's people back in their place.
Make sure you scroll all the way over so they can see it before we grab it.
The people that really love Domino's again is kind of crazy. Travis Kelce is a legendary player.
This is from Cody.
Yeah, this is from Cody. Travis Kelce is a legendary player, but his off-the-field persona is over the top and annoying. That is a hot take.
I can see how people could have that opinion.
Mm-hmm. It does feel a little fake at times.
Yeah,
it's a little cheesy. He's a little corny.
Oh, he's definitely corny. He's all right now, and hoo-hoo, I'm like, man, you're a little corny, Travis.
It's a little corny.
He's a little corny. I really just think this just goes into like whatever experience you've had. Like, so if you only watch him on the football field, you're probably like, what? This take's crazy. If you like only see him in public when he's really drunk, I think you could have a certain type of opinion.
I think if you see him in public drunk, I think it's a more genuine thing that he's doing then.
Well, I think that's why Cody doesn't like him.
I think that's the thing about Gronk is that Gronk was dumb as a persona, but I think Gronk is dumb. Like Gronk never shows smart moments, and that's
true.
Kelce plays it both ways, where he's
party boy.
He's party boy, dumb, kind of fun guy, but also he's an intellectual man
good
who's
teammate.
Also who speaks up for social causes and is also worthy of Taylor Swift's love and affection.
Is that why you want to put this in the Swiftie tier?
Yes, again, yes. I think anything regarding that couple on a personal level, I think we'll end up in the Swiftie tier this year. Listen, I think we just need to make a blanket statement. It's fine to have them. We'll still react to them. We'll still talk about it. We'll still give the attention because I still think having the most popular music artist in the world as a fan of your team.
Wait, hold on. He says he's sponsored by Pepsi. If Travis Kelce's sponsored by Pepsi, that does take him down a peg.
Yeah, but Mahomes is sponsored by Coors or was sponsored by Coors. They're all sponsored by something. Mahomes is on every other State Farm ad.
That's true.
He's drug in people into State Farm.
Yeah,
Andy Reid is now a State Farm athlete essentially.
Yeah, you've got to hate Mahomes if you're a Denver or Raiders fan.
Yeah. God, could you imagine what it'd be like to be a Raiders fan or a Chargers fan right now? It is. Especially a Raiders fan.
You see Mahomes and Kelce literally everywhere.
At least Chargers fans have a new coach and they have an inspiring QB. But, man, the Chargers are good, but the Raiders, man. Oh. Okay. KU is the top college basketball program moving forward. That comes from Calvin.
Like, in the country?
Yes.
Do they do something that I'm unaware of?
Nope. I think they're in the running for the number one, like a bunch of people are. I think this is an insane thing to say.
I don't agree because I think NIL is equalizing the playing field.
I think it's absolutely equalizing the playing field.
I think KU is falling off because of NIL.
And you know who it's really equalizing the playing field for?
Kansas State.
I don't know. Maybe the back-to-back national champions in Gonzaga.
Oh, true.
Who are slated to join the Big 12.
Well, not back
or
to back.
in discussions.
UConn won.
Sorry, I meant UConn.
Oh,
Sorry.
you said Gonzaga. Okay.
I did say Gonzaga. In my head, I had UConn. And UConn is also who is slated to join the Big 12. I don't know why I said Gonzaga.
Yeah, I don't. This might just be because I'm a Kansas State fan and not know about what KU is doing, but I really feel like NIL is equalizing it for everybody.
I mean, saying that they're the top program moving forward would assume that KU is an Alabama type of college basketball. And they're just kind of not. Like, because they're not always in the Final Four. It's like they'll make the Final Four every now and again, but they'll always squander the opportunity.
Right. They're kind of I don't know, they're kind of a Washington right now.
Right.
I mean, but that's not fair to say because they have won a national championship recently.
Yes.
I think KU basketball is the KU basketball of college basketball.
Doing the least with the most, as always. But they finally did win the national title. Good for them.
Yeah, they look good doing it too. That was really cool.
I almost forgot to add Vincent's take also.
Which was his take?
He's got a take coming.
So I don't like that take. I think it's a D tier take.
I think it's a D.
I don't think it's a bad take, but I just don't see how you can see what's happening in all these other programs. I mean, namely Kansas State, your biggest rival that you're supposed to be way, 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 way better than, is like
caught up to you.
Finding guys like not completely caught up to them.
But they're sorry. We're not caught up. I don't want to. Sorry, I did speak out of turn on that one, but we are going to be able to make a run at it now, and that's
versus knowing we're going to lose twice every year, or hoping for a win.
Sorry, I'm adding Vincent's take in.
Okay.
So we can react to it while he's still here.
Finally, the Steelers.
I'm going to have to change it so I can put it on YouTube. Sorry.
Are going to fail, and miss the playoffs. I love it. Great take. Finally, the Steelers are going to fail and miss the playoffs from Vincent.
Just wrong.
It's a great take. Excellent take. So smart. It's so obvious.
B for bad take.
A for amazing take.
This is you rating your own take because you have the same take.
What?
I think
what?
I think it's a B tier take because I don't think it's that brave of a statement to say.
B for brave?
Yes. And I don't think it's that I don't think it's I don't know
Truman,
if it's absolutely
they're
correct.
not making the fucking playoffs. Off the top of my head, I can name 8 AFC teams better than them.
It's fine. They still went over 500 or equally 500 with Duck Hodges at quarterback.
I don't.
And the ghost of Ben Roethlisberger.
Against another last place schedule, they went woohoo.
They've never played a last place schedule. They go over 500 every single year. Don't fucking talk about it.
Sorry about their third place schedule.
What? What? The Bengals did go over 500 and will have a last place schedule. That's the only team though. That's the first time it's ever happened, or like the first time in a long time that everybody's finished above 500 in a division.
Yeah, that's true.
And so the Steelers haven't played a last place schedule in like 20 years. I just want you to think about that.
Well, they're gonna have to learn last. We're not discussing this anymore.
I don't know how to tell you this, Owen, but there's gonna be random teams that are dog shit, and somehow the Steelers are gonna play all of them. The ones you're not expecting, they're playing all of them. Owen has the next take is from Owen. It's Sky Moore is terrible.
Yeah,
that is correct.
W take.
Has Sky Moore been cut off of my football team yet?
Nope, not yet.
My football team. I play for them.
Cut downs are officially tomorrow, so we'll see if he makes the fucking team.
All right, A tier. Not that spicy.
Good take. Smart.
You only get to do it one more year, probably. Texans will make the AFC Championship after beating Baltimore, but lose and not go to the Super Bowl.
Man, is Tyler starting to know ball?
Dude, I know.
Yeah, listen, his Texans takes are good.
Texans are good.
So Texans make the AFC Championship game by beating Baltimore, but lose in the AFC Championship game. So just instead of being in the wild card, they win their division.
Not necessarily. They just make the playoffs and get all the way to the championship game, but lose.
And beat Baltimore on the way.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't hate that.
You want A tier or S tier?
I'm good with. Let's put it in S.
Let's put it in S. It's a bold statement. It's a very exact statement, and I wouldn't be shocked if it's exactly correct.
I mean, yeah. So this
we might be championing this as the top take. If it goes this way, it'll be the top take of the year, just because it was so specific.
Oh yeah, 100%. Well, obviously we regrade these.
Oh god damn it! I forgot a couple more. Man,
it's okay.
The issue is I really did get them on all platforms, and that's been what's really been.
Did I get any more? I'll double check mine. I'll make sure I didn't get any more.
Some spam bot when I posted that on my story responded and said, "Send me your phone number." No. Hold on. Let me before we get too deep into this. A classic. A couple from Alex here. Hold on. Just filling them all in here.
Yeah, what we got?
Hold on. A couple classics.
Dude, we've got some nice repeat. We have our normal repeat guests.
Mm-hmm.
One we didn't get this year. I was a little bit surprised. British Josh, no takes this year.
Wow.
I know. He's normally a 2 or 3, so it's okay. I think he knows that throughout the season he'll be able to make some. There's one really hot take from one of our friends on here that we're just gonna have to put in F tier. I'm telling you.
Okay.
Just right off, just knowing what it is, like.
Oh, yeah, I know. There's 2 of them. You didn't even know it.
Really?
Magma is hot from Alex. Always an S tier.
Always S tier.
Dude, come on, dude. It's the hottest thing in the world. Not the world. Mahomes wins MVP, also from Alex. That will also be going S tier. It's already been established.
As an S tier.
Going in the S tier. S tier, correct.
Good job. Who's that from? Ian?
Alex. That one's from Alex.
Oh, 2 from Alex.
2 from Alex. Classic. Always there. Really appreciate it, Alex.
Good job.
Every year he's there.
The Magma is hot one, man.
I mean, S tier take every year.
This motherfucker doesn't miss.
All right. Next one comes from Logan N.
Ooh.
Logan N.
Yep, Logan N. Yep, got it.
The KSU football team and Avery Johnson will fail to meet expectations, finishing 7-5, or perhaps 8-4.
Man, that is a hot take.
Gosh,
but
that would be ultimate fail to meet expectations. That would be the ultimate. If Bill Snyder was still around, that is a prime Bill Snyder performance.
And then you win your bowl game.
Yes, we'll win the bowl game, and then we get hype all over again next year.
Man, I hate to say that I can see this.
Sure. It's not unreasonable to see. It would be a failure.
That's a hot take.
It would not be it's not impossible.
It's a hot take, though. 5 losses on this schedule.
It's a hot take, but I don't think it's right. I don't think
Slap
that
it
the
in
Cats
the B.
will be that bad.
Slap it in the B.
Okay.
We've got to get away from this mindset of trying to make everything even. Doesn't have to be even.
It's hot enough but it's wrong, I think. So B tier.
I don't think it's correct. Yeah. But I mean, maybe I'm speaking with my heart, not my head here.
Right.
Man, if they go 7-5, I'd be so upset.
Sorry, I gotta keep on moving over so people can see it.
If we get less than 9 wins,
I'm doing that thing again.
If we get less than 10 wins, I'll be upset. If we get less than 9 wins, I'll be really upset. If we get less than 9 wins and no bowl win, I'll be beside myself.
Yeah, if we don't have double-digit wins by the end of the year, it truly is a failure.
Yeah, if we are 9 wins but 9-4, I will still be upset.
Right. Do I think the Cats should be the favorite in the Big 12 to make the playoff? Yes, I think so.
Yeah.
It's very close with Utah, but yes, I think K-State should be the favorites. Do I know for sure, or would it be a disappointment if we don't make it? I'm not even sure that's true.
Yeah.
I think if they went to the Big 12 title and lost, I think you just go, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And Avery Johnson's coming back again one more year at least. So
probably, yeah.
Okay. Next one comes from Bruna. Says, I genuinely think KU will be the Big 12 auto bid into the playoffs.
For football?
Yes.
No! What? No. Man, these KU fans, dude.
Here's the thing. I think it wouldn't be that hot of a take. I think a hot take that could be correct is that KU makes it as an at-large bid. Because the thing is that KU only plays one ranked team.
Yeah.
The Kansas State Wildcats.
Yeah, KU and K-State have a similarly easy schedule.
KU has an easier schedule even because they don't have to play Oklahoma State.
Right.
And they still don't have to play Utah. Who the fuck is Utah playing?
I don't know.
You know?
Baylor, Tech, Cincy probably, UCF,
yeah,
Arizona.
God, dude. The fucking ACC or the fucking Mountain West.
Gosh, dude.
So
I already hate Utah fans.
I guess they're playing a lot of the Pac-12, so they were going to probably play
Arizona. If Utah doesn't win the Big 12 this year, the pelters that they're going to get from everybody.
Oh, dude. Yes. God help us if they do. Oh, my God.
It's okay. Colorado won't. That's all that matters.
Bro, I hope Colorado loses to North Dakota State.
Oh, yeah.
They can say that they can't say that nobody believes in us, but they can say that everybody's rooting against them.
Oh,
and that is correct. They are the villains.
But yeah, KU auto bid, which means KU wins the Big 12.
I don't think so, man.
Jalen Daniels has less wins in Big 12 play in Memorial Stadium than Will Howard does.
Will Howard has more Big 12 wins in Memorial Stadium than Jaden Daniels.
Because Jaden Daniels has one.
Jalen Daniels.
So, yeah, he has 1. And Will Howard has 2.
That's insane.
Dude, I'm not wishing an injury on this guy, but he cannot stay healthy.
I don't even say but I don't even think you. I mean,
He's shown you, he's had 2 years already at KU.
Right.
He's shown you what he is. He's an injury-prone player. Injury-prone players don't just stop being injury-prone.
But he wasn't hurt that much the year before. It was really just last year. I don't want.
Yes, but he was out for 4 games in the first year.
Was he?
And he was out for like 7.
Last year.
Yeah.
Last year he was out for like 9. He missed a lot of them. Ugh. And that's the other part of this is that we're pretending that Jalen Daniels, as a senior quarterback, is this super experienced guy. He hasn't played that many games. That's the other, when somebody gets to their senior year with high potential, you expect them to finally take off senior year because they've had experience playing these games and being in big spots. Jalen Daniels has not. Yeah. His biggest experience has been the Liberty Bowl or that West Virginia game where they won it on the pick 6 in overtime.
Yep.
That's my only where I'm like, anytime, listen, I think KU should be the highest KU's been on a team in a long time.
Yeah.
They're also one of the oldest teams in the Big 12, which is, you take that however you want it. I don't know what that
I also don't want us to be taken as just discrediting KU because they're our rival and we hate them. And I hate them? Yes, absolutely. Do I think they're going to get 8-9 wins? Absolutely.
I think they're going to have double-digit wins.
I don't think double-digit.
At least with the bowl game.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think 9 wins is out of the realm.
Yeah, I think
9 regular season wins. I think
with their bowl game, if they win it, which, is always a crapshoot, I think 8, 9, 10, they'll be around there.
But that's why I'm saying.
They'll be good.
If KU is 10-2 at the end of the season, or is 11-2, and their 2 losses are to K-State by 7 at home and K-State by 3 in the Big 12 title game. And K-State's undefeated.
Yeah.
And ranked, going to the big. Sorry, and I'm.
Yeah, we'll be like fourth in the nation if that happens.
Right. K-State's undefeated, has won a Big 12 title. I don't think it's unreasonable to think that KU could be number 9 and make it at large.
Yeah, they're gonna have to beat. Okay, in order for KU to be the auto bid, they're gonna have to beat K-State and Utah, and I don't think that's happening.
That's true.
I mean, to be the auto bid, that's not happening. So I want to put this stake in the D because. They're not beating Utah and K-State.
Here's the KU schedule. Lindenwood to open the year.
Yep.
That's a fucking joke.
Yep.
Listen, UT Martin's a joke. I think Lindenwood's a bigger joke. Private school in St. Louis is insane.
That's wild.
I know Lindenwood for bowling. I didn't even know they had a football team.
I also did not know they had a football team.
Kansas is at Illinois. That is a sneaky, tricky game.
At Illinois? Oof.
Yeah. Then KU hosts UNLV.
Easy.
Then they make the trip to Morgantown.
Oof.
That's a tough Big 12 opener. TCU comes to KU.
Easy game.
KU goes to Arizona State.
Easy game.
Houston comes to KU.
Easy game.
KU goes to K-State.
Hardest game on the whole season.
Yes, for sure. Iowa State then comes to KU, which is good. That's a good poll for Kansas.
Competitive game.
Yes, but that's a good poll for Kansas. KU goes to BYU. Dude, that game has ruined your season written all over it. KU could, let's say KU does beat K-State.
Sure.
Oh,
God, I'm gonna puke.
Sorry, I'm just thinking about it.
No.
Right, I'm gonna get through it.
That'd be terrible.
So, let's say they're 9-0 and they travel to BYU. You drop that game,
and then at halftime, that Cougar mascot does a dance routine and God. Nails a split after a backflip.
Yeah, he flips it. He does tricks on it. That's crazy. KU traveling to BYU. That's the biggest trap game of the year.
BYU is supposed to be
November
not
16th
bad,
in Provo. Mark my words.
BYU isn't supposed to be bad either.
They're not supposed to be awful. They're not supposed to be good, but they're not supposed to be terrible. KU then hosts Colorado. You have to beat them.
You have to.
And then the next week they go to Baylor. Listen, you want to talk to the state of Kansas university schools about going to Baylor and having them ruin your national title chances? We know.
Yeah, just put this one in. Just put the one in C for me, man.
Dude, KU
or
losing.
D. Just choose C or D.
KU losing to Baylor last game of the season to miss out on the Big 12 title game against K-State.
I prefer not to speak. If I speak, I'm in big trouble.
If I speak, I'm in big trouble. Yes. Okay.
I'm sorry. KU's not beating Utah and K-State.
C tier. I think it's a solid. Listen,
it's spicy.
It's spicy, and I think it has credence. But I think saying they'll get to the Big 12 title game is not that hot of a take and not that difficult for them because of their schedule.
But they'll win it.
Saying they'll beat K-State and probably KU or Utah in the same season. Crazy. All right. Kansas State offense will improve in scoring and yardage without Klein.
This was one of my favorite takes to receive.
I'm not even sure it's the fact that it's without Klein. It's just that that Avery Johnson has got another year in the offense. They've added wide receiving talent. Their wide receivers have gotten more healthy. Sucks losing Ben Sinnott.
Yeah, it does.
But I think they'll figure it out.
K-State and tight ends are synonymous. So
and also K-State adds a dangerous running back in Dylan Edwards, who can also catch the ball out of the backfield.
Yep.
I think it's a dangerous offense. And I'm not sure
DJ Giddens is just existing. Don't forget that.
And I'm not sure it's all Colin Klein's fault. But Colin Klein, I think, also was a run-first, tuck the ball and run, design quarterback run kind of guy.
What gives you that impression?
Yes. And I think Avery Johnson will flourish without him. I think it's A tier.
Yeah. I love it.
A tier for Avery Johnson. This is the Avery Johnson
I think it's just reasonable enough that it doesn't make the S tier.
Gosh. Man, I've been all wrapped up in my baseball team having the best player in baseball and my football team having the best player in the NFL that I forgot that my college football team also has a bona fide Heisman candidate. Who's got it better than us?
Dude, it's pretty nice.
Next one comes from Calvin. Says espresso and please, please, please are not good songs.
I actually decently appreciate Please, Please, Please,
It's that
unfortunately.
me espresso. I think Please, Please, Please is also fun. I think they're both very poppy songs. It's kind of the return of the pop princesses.
My introduction to Please, Please, Please was the music video,
oh yeah,
which is good because
Is
it's
it
like,
good?
yeah, it's a good music video. Because it's like her and her boyfriend's like a bank robber,
yes,
and she's constantly bailing him out of jail.
yes, and it's fucking Barry Keoghan,
Yeah.
her actual boyfriend. in
That's
real
her
life.
actual boyfriend?
Yes.
Yeah, and she's like getting more and more annoyed that he's, getting arrested.
Yes, and it's actually about him anyway.
It's like
It's very funny.
decent music video.
So I'm gonna put this in D tier.
I don't think espresso's that great.
I think it's that me espresso. I think it's
Are you working late because you're a singer by chance?
because I'm a singer. I think it's fun.
Good.
Yeah, see, wrapped
Oh
around
yeah,
my
definitely.
finger.
Oh, by the way, if you're in a relationship, don't talk about the espresso music video in front of your girl. Let's just say,
I think it's fun that she robs the boat from the guy.
yeah, but it's just there's so many upskirt shots and
Is there?
shots of her ass in that music video. Yeah.
I guess I've never noticed that. I really have only watched that music video for the plot. Believe it or not. Believe it or not, I enjoy the story that
There's
music
not
video
that much
tells.
plot. You're talking about the first 10 seconds and the
And-
final 5 seconds.
There's in the whole music video, she's robbing people.
No.
She's robbing him specifically. She's really beating that ass. And I think it's kind of fun.
She steals the boat.
It's like the old 60s beach aesthetic.
She steals the boat, and then there's like 12 upskirt shots before they show the dude again.
I just remember the plot. I remember the story.
Yeah, I don't think the song's.
You're not a true Sabrina Carpenter fan like me.
I'm just trying to say that we will never reach the Katy Perry and Domino era of pop ever again.
What was Domino?
Take me down like I'm a domino. You've heard the song before. I'll play it for you.
Nice.
I'm just not a good singer.
The season 5 is going to be a lot of me and Owen just singing to each other.
Dirty dancing in the moonlight. You don't remember that song?
Dancing in the Moonlight?
No.
Of course I've heard that
Oh
song.
my! We're moving on. Comment on this if you know the song Domino.
I forgot what I stole the one that we were supposed to be doing next. Oh, the Chiefs receiving core learns how to catch a football.
Domino by Jesse J.
There you go. I was
Banger.
like, no way, that's Katy Perry. Chiefs
it wasn't.
receiving core learns how to catch a football.
Oh yeah. B tier. Obvious. Sky Moore no longer wide receiver 4. He's now wide receiver 6 or 7. So.
And Kadarius Toney getting cut hopefully tomorrow.
Yep.
If not tonight. Oh man.
Yeah. Your
What
wide
a great thing that would be to wake up
Your
to
wide
tomorrow
receiver
morning.
5 is now Justin Watson.
Steelers under 500 from Owen.
Goated take S tier. Obvious. Scrolling down. Do not put that shit in the
No,
F tier.
C for Steelers.
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 You really don't think it's that good of a take?
No.
Dude.
I also don't think it's that spicy of a take. I think it's easy to shit on the Steelers right now. It's always easy to shit on the Steelers.
Yeah, that's true.
They'll still get it done. Jalen Hurts MVP.
Spicy. See,
I don't
they
see
just
how he gets
added
better.
Saquon, though. I don't see how he sees more of the ball.
I think he didn't win it that. I think that was his one shot at it. I don't know, man.
Their line got worse.
Their line did get worse. No tush push. Not as much of a tush push anymore.
Jason Kelsey is going to be a large loss. It's hard to find a center that good.
The O-line's also just getting older in general.
Yeah.
God, man.
Slap it in B.
I'm going to put it in C. No, I'll put it in B.
There's
always a lot of B tiers. It's
our
interesting.
listeners are smart. It's hard to put a lot of them outside of B.
It's interesting. It's just not right, I don't think. Chiefs secondary will be the weakness we hate to see exploited.
D tier.
D tier?
D or F, man.
D tier, because here's the thing about the Chiefs secondary, right? Is the secondary is made up of essentially...
And this is from Adam?
Yeah, this is from Adam. Sorry, and that last one is from Corey. Just make sure everybody knows. So my biggest issue with it is that the secondary is made up of 4 players. Let's talk about 3 of them. Let's talk about Trent McDuffie.
Yep.
It's really 5 players once you get somebody to slot. Doesn't matter. It's Trent McDuffie.
Yep.
Dog.
Yep.
It's Justin Reed. Dog. It's Brian Cook or Jaden Hicks. Dogs. The only downside is the other outside cornerback.
Which is a league veteran who's
which is two league veterans.
And they've come up in great spots. And
yes, Josh Williams and Jalen Watson have both been solid. They both were the outside cornerbacks when we won that AFC Championship game, if you don't remember that.
Yeah.
When L'Jarius Sneed went down.
Yep.
Against no, I guess McDuffie was still there on the other side. But Joshua Williams and Jalen Watson have already done this.
And Jalen Watson's already won a game for the Chiefs. Right. Don't forget.
Yeah, the pick six?
Yeah.
Dude, how could you forget?
And don't forget that the other guy on the roster, the other two guys are Brian Cook and Deion Bush, also veterans.
Right.
I was talking about this with my hairdresser today. I was telling her, I just don't think the Chiefs secondary is going to underperform. I think they're going to be just as good. I think they're going to be worse. When you lose L'Jarius Sneed, you're obviously going to get worse.
Yeah.
But
also, the Titans are having the L'Jarius Sneed experience and getting mad that he's not practicing. So, classic. Maybe finally an F-tier take. Cody, and I will say he didn't submit this as a hot take. He submitted this during Grub Buds just an hour
Could have been
ago.
a joke, but we saw it, and because he might have gotten unfortunate that we're doing a hot take episode.
Said Long John Silver's is low-key the GOAT. I'm just going to go ahead and copy and paste this one. And just move it on down here to the F-tier.
I'm sorry, Long John Silver's. I've never even had Long John Silver's.
The issue with that is that Long John Silver's is high-key the GOAT. No, sorry, buddy. No. We can't let you get away with that.
Maybe we need to have some Long John Silver's and revisit. But as of right now, I've never had it, and actually I've had it once, and it was terrible.
This is a true, Superman grabbing the cape, or the dark side grabbing Superman's cape as he tries to walk away. Like, hey, you can't. No. We're not letting you get away with that one.
Not right now.
All right. Hollywood Brown doesn't get to 30 receptions this season.
That's super hot.
Let me do it. Let's do what we normally do.
Look up his previous.
The old Pro Football Reference.
Goated, by the way. Pro Football Reference and StatMuse is all you need.
Yeah.
Both those websites. Pro Baseball Reference, also great, obviously.
Yes. Any of the Hockey Reference. It's just Baseball Reference and it's just Hockey Reference. And I think it might just be Basketball Reference also. Yeah. All great websites. Just
so good.
For real stat heads. Real stat heads know. Marquise Brown.
Double says, real quick, he's in the chat. He says, do not get the fish. The chicken is actually super good.
The chicken is good, but the Long John Silver stays in F tier. For fish.
For fish. For fish. Like I said, I haven't had enough Long John Silvers to really take that take. Mm-hmm. I think it's fun to put it in the F tier because it is.
It's funny. It's funny to shit on Long John Silvers.
But once again, we revisit these, and at the end of the year, we regrade things. By the end of the football season, I will have had Long John Silvers.
That's what we're having during the bye week. It's Long John Silvers, and we're having trivia, and then we might also drink every light beer. That was a suggestion.
Every light beer.
Rory suggested that we try every light beer, and I was like,
"How is it 20 beers?"
I think we tried the big 10.
All right,
like a Bud Light, Coors Light, Busch Light,
Keystone, Miller, Michelob, Rolling Rock,
maybe
Natty,
Natural Light, of course. It's natural. Genesee Ice, Genesee Light, Milwaukee's Best Light.
If we can find it, throw in the goat.
Genesee Ice?
No, the other goat.
Natter Days?
No, the other goat. Come on, you got this.
Bud Light next.
No, come on. The GOAT, Truman. The GOAT.
Miller High Life.
Think college. Come on.
Man.
Honey Brown, man.
Oh, Honey Brown. Oh, Ultra. Mick Ultra is a good one. Yeah.
Oh, Ultra. Well, yeah, I said
okay.
I said Michelob already.
Do you? By the way, Owen, lowest receiving total for Hollywood Brown ever. I'm going to set the line for you or for any season in his career. I'm going to set the line for you at 41.5.
It's got to be over. He's got to have like 44 catches a year.
For lowest?
Yeah.
Yeah, his lowest is 46.
Yeah.
That was his rookie year. 46, 58, 91, 67, 51. I think 30 is incredibly...
30 is just way too low.
Because even in those games, by the way, the amount of games that he's played every year, 14 games, 16 games, 16 games, 12 games, 14 games. So even with missing 2 games, like he's probably going to miss at least.
I think he's only going to miss 1.
And he might, he can miss 3 and still play 14. And even then, I still think he's going to go for
40, 50.
40, 50. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just.
Dude, he's literally played one snap this season, and he had a catch. Mahomes is gonna want to throw it to him. I'm gonna throw this in D tier.
I was thinking F, man. Like the sentiment's there, but 30 is just way too low. Even when he missed 4 games, which he's not going to do this year.
We're sorry, Jack. Thank you for
I'm sorry.
Thank you for it. And it could get regraded. It could get regraded and be good again.
Big important point. All of these takes will be revisited at the end of the season.
Teenagers should not be allowed to have social media. That comes from Calvin. Here's my.
What does it say?
Hold on. Sorry, let me move it over. Teenagers should not be allowed to have social media. This comes from Calvin.
I think once again, the sentiment is that it's young teenagers.
Right.
But like 16 years old and up, yeah, go ahead.
Here's my issue with it. Should teenagers have it? I don't think if you could go back, I don't know if I'd immediately hop on it as soon as I did.
No.
But also, everybody's on it. You will fall behind if you don't. But
it is terrible for kids that are growing up.
I don't think they should. But should they not be allowed to? No.
Do you remember the early days of Facebook and like the how much like slamming that we did on each other?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, pause. But like just how much you would make fun of your classmates like to their face on Facebook.
Yeah.
It was bad for some kids, man.
So I'm gonna give this a C tier just because I don't think you should. You should hold off fairly long, but by the time you're in high school, middle high school especially, you should just get.
Yeah, I think it's like, I think if the take was like social media, you shouldn't be on social media because it's damaging when you're a kid, then I'd put that in S.
Right.
But I think that today's day and age, you have to have social media.
Yeah. Ooh. Big 12 gets 2 teams in the CFP. This comes
Jeffrey Ball knowing. You already know where that's going.
You think S tier?
S or A, yeah.
I think it goes in A tier. I think it's going to be a hard path. Just because I think if it's 2 teams, I think it has to be K-State and Utah. And I think they have to be undefeated and play in the Big 12 championship game, and it has to be overtime. And they have to both be top 5 at that point, essentially.
For 2 teams to make it, it's got to be K-State, Utah.
Because I don't think...
Or KU, Utah,
I don't think KU can be high enough ranked to...
I think genuinely... I don't know.
I don't think because I don't think Utah or Kansas will have the resume to lose to a bad team and make it still, or lose, or have them, or be a good enough loss that the other team doesn't drop too far. If that makes sense.
So the only way 2 Big 12 teams make it is if it's either Utah. Utah has to be one of them because it can't be KU and K-State.
No, I think when we just ran that math now, I don't think there is any way.
No. Because it has to be like
right.
Somebody loses, like an undefeated team loses to someone with 1 loss.
Right.
1 or 2 losses.
Because KU or K-State's marquee win
will be KU.
If it's not a Big 12 title, it'll be the other one. That'll be their only shot at a marquee win, really.
Right.
And I guess Oklahoma State,
unless West Virginia is really good.
Yeah. Right. I don't think it's. So I think it goes in A tier because I think it's going to be tough, but I don't think it's unreasonable because listen.
Well, we and on that's true believe that Utah is going to steamroll their baby easy schedule.
Yes.
Someone is going to have to beat Utah for the Big 12 championship.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
So, and we think the teams that can do that are KU, K-State,
Oklahoma State.
I think I would take West Virginia.
There's
because
4
Oklahoma State's going to get boat raced by Kansas State.
There's 25% of this conference that can beat Utah.
Oklahoma State does not win in Manhattan.
No.
They're not going to.
It's the same thing. K-State doesn't win in Stillwater.
Yeah.
Basketball or football. Stillwater's just always a fucking house of horrors for us.
Except for Byron Pringle, my goat.
That's true. Oh, dude.
4 touchdown day.
I went to that game.
You went to that game?
I was there. Gosh, I forgot.
You saw
about
my
that.
goat catch 4 60-yard touchdown
unless
passes?
it's a huge upset, then the other team will win there.
Yeah.
Jets win the division. This comes from Ian.
Super spicy. I think unrealistic. Dolphins and Bills are in the division. I know that the Bills just lost Stephon Diggs. Technically, statistically, they're better without him.
Uh,
In games not where Diggs wasn't there, they have technically played better.
I think this is C because I don't think it'll happen, but I think it's an interesting. I don't think it's totally unfounded, but I think Aaron Rodgers is going to be bad.
The Jets are the Cowboys of the AFC East.
Yep.
Great on paper.
Yeah.
So good on paper.
Seahawks. Oh, sorry, I'm doing that thing again. Seahawks defense will be top 5 this year.
I do not know enough about the Seahawks defense to grade this.
I was having the same thought where I'm like, great question. Who knows?
Top 5 though. You've got the Steelers. You've got the Chiefs, who are going to contend for top 5. You've got the Niners. You've got the Lions. Yeah, no, I don't see it. And you got the Jets, honestly, for top 5 defenses.
I know.
I can't put there. I'll go C. I don't know enough information.
I'm gonna put it B because we don't know enough information.
But it is spicy.
That's one of those where I couldn't name you more than
Could I
two
name you
players.
a single player on their defense? I don't think so.
I don't think you can. I can name 2. One is old and came back. I think that's where Bobby Wagner is. The other one is Tariq Woolen.
Yeah. Couldn't tell you. Two in-division moves to the Seahawks?
He moved back to the Seahawks, to be fair, from the Rams.
Rams, right.
I think he's back there again.
Huh.
Well, guess who has Football Reference open?
Is it my friend and fellow podcast host, Truman the Steen Machine Steen?
Yes. Oh, he's actually on the Commanders now. So there you go. That's what I get for saying that. Browning's general performance added questions to Burrow's performance. How much is the team and how much is him?
Ooh.
Which is not a take. It's just a question.
No, it's a take. The take is that because Browning did enough what he did, is Burrow really that good? Is the take here.
Yeah, by the way, that take was right. It was right there.
That is a spicy fucking take. I love it.
You love it. Love it.
Oh.
He's got a lot to prove. I'm going to put it in A tier. Joe Burrow has a lot to prove. We could have put it in the B tier for Browning or Burrow. Or quarterback.
Or Bengals.
Bengals, yeah. But it goes in A because I do think that Joe Burrow actually does have a lot to prove this year. Next one comes from Allison. It says, despite everyone's excitement over the expanded playoff, only one Big 12 team makes it.
Yeah, good take.
I think we put it in A tier right next to the 2 teams will make it.
Yeah, both reasonable.
Both are incredibly likely, incredibly reasonable. There you go.
Hard to prove as well.
Yeah, and just because I think it's very possible.
A for Allison.
A for Allison. Yes. By the way, does Allison ever have 2 L's? I swore I've convinced myself that Allison always has 2 L's, but everybody I've seen lately who spells Allison is all 1 L.
I know somebody who's Allison 2 L's.
Do you know 2 L Allison?
But this Allison is obviously 1 L Allison.
Allison. I mean, that's 2 L's, right?
Yep. It's from
Alice. Although it's just Alice, essentially.
I don't know. It's probably a British name. Actually, probably a Swedish name.
Yeah.
Allison.
Because what is it? America has 1 L, and Britain has 2 L's.
For what?
Canceled.
Oh, canceled.
Yeah.
I believe America is 1 L.
Yeah, because we give Britain that L.
Because we gave Britain the second L.
1776. Yeah.
Yeah.
Brown is a top 10 program in the Ivy League.
Go to the right. Go to the right.
Year.
We can't see it.
Sorry. Brown is a top 10 program in the Ivy League in football this year.
There are 10 teams in the Ivy League, aren't there?
Great question.
I believe there might actually only be 8, and you might be dogging on Brown.
Hold on.
How many teams are in the Ivy League?
I swore,
Am I going to have to Google it?
I swear it just showed me 4.
And then that would be funny.
Hold on, here it is.
How many?
No. There are 8. There are 8 in there. Congrats.
Yeah, there are 8. This is dogging on Brown. He's calling them terrible, which they probably will be. A B tier, B or C, I guess.
D for dogging on Brown.
B for Brown.
B for Brown. Yeah, sure. B for Brown.
And bad.
I think that's sure, whatever.
Don't know enough about Brown.
Jeffrey Kane setting the setting for us, giving us the setting.
Just October 26th.
October 26th. 1 loss KU, and 1 loss or 0 loss KU and K-State play each other. Manhattan, Kansas, both top 15. College game day.
100%. Ooh.
Yes.
The nerves that would be flowing through my body if we're
God.
playing like an undefeated or 1 loss
I
KU.
would go. I can't go. I'm coming back. I'm flying back that day from Myrtle Beach.
I'll be
So
there.
I won't be able to go to college game day.
I'll be there.
Please put a sign up. Please put a QR code up that takes people to Dahm. That's true.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
Please, I need it.
If you think KU sucks, click here.
Yeah.
And it's a link to our podcast.
Perfect.
Oh my gosh,
Get the
that
word
would be. I'm doing it.
S tier for that.
Yeah, lovely. Yeah, I'm doing that now. That's funny. Please remind me of that.
I'll do my best.
Gosh, that'd be funny. If you think KU sucks, click here.
Yes.
A link to our podcast.
Carolina goes 0-16 from Ian.
Nope. Man, no. They're going to take a step forward.
I actually saw a video talking about how they're going to be better this year. I'm going to put this in D tier.
They are going to be better this year.
They
They had the worst line ever, and now they have an okay line. And like, if
what
the
a
numbers,
resounding endorsement.
well,
from
the
Owen.
numbers show that Bryce Young like wasn't that bad with the horrid line that he had. What's this take?
Caleb Williams is the Bears' first 4K yards passer.
Who's that from?
Adam.
From Adam.
This is an A for Adam.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna put this shit in A.
Where do you want to put it?
Actually, probably an A.
I think I honestly forget that the Bears have never had a 4K passer, and I don't even know if Caleb Williams will be that great. But 4K is just not that difficult to do in today's NFL.
They can't not improve on Justin Fields. He was terrible.
Mm-hmm.
And they have DJ Moore and Keenan Allen.
Yep.
Like,
fair enough.
You know, I've been paying attention to NFL stuff recently, and I think I'm going to lose some major points on predicting the Bears' schedule this year. I think I might have got it wrong.
Thank you.
We'll see.
Thank you.
I'm still worried about the Bears, though.
I'm glad you're coming around on Caleb Williams.
Because gigantic ego players are one of two things in the NFL.
Owen is learning.
They're either Max Crosby, Julio Jones, Jamar Chase, and they're 1, 2, 3 in their position, or they're
Kadarius Toney.
Terrible. And there's no mid player with a huge ego. There's only terrible players and top of the league. So we'll see which one Caleb Williams is.
That's fair.
From what I've seen, he looks like a decent teammate. His teammates seem to like him.
That's right. Even with his painted nails.
No,
Owen does. Owen
I have never cared about his
You should hear the things that Owen calls
Oh
him
my
when we're off
gosh.
screen.
I've never said anything about his personal choices.
We'd be kicked off of YouTube.
Oh my gosh.
No pants is the best way to play a finale, which is, he's talking about Fall Guys finale. This comes from Tim. This is a story in which whenever me, Tim, and Matt, and Austin,
we're grinding Fall Guys.
We would play Fall Guys. Is that if you have Matt ever playing Fall Guys, you're going to win. And
he's so good at Fall
Austin's
Guys.
also pretty good at Fall Guys. Tim also pretty solid at Fall Guys. I'm okay, but so we were like drinking one night, and we were just like, I was like, if we make the finales, I'm putting my balls out. I'm pulling my balls out. Like, you just got to let it free, and we won, and we rolled them balls out. And they're like, Matt's like texting Tina, like, go downstairs. Truman's pants are off. This is very funny. So
did she come sprinting downstairs?
No.
That would have been so fucking funny.
No.
B for balls.
B for balls. Actually, S for sack.
S for sack from Tim.
So
what's the actual take? No pants is the best way to play a final.
Finale, yeah.
Yeah.
Correct.
Love it.
He's right.
It's obvious.
Okay. College game day will finally return to Manhattan, Kansas. That's from Allison.
Oh, I love it.
S tier. We've already given it to you.
I love it, man.
Great job.
We've deserved it before. We didn't get it. We got it one time when we were We did get it one time.
We got it one time for like the Big 12 title game. Like it's always been something weird. We haven't. It has not. I don't think it's ever been to Manhattan, Kansas.
I thought it was there.
Because I think that was a big part of like when they went, is because like I think they went to KU, and everyone was like, ha ha.
Oh yeah, they did get a KU.
So
yeah, okay.
Jim Harbaugh is the best coach in the NFL.
F tier right away.
Yes. Yeah. This guy I think did correct it, and was like, I probably believe he's third best, which is still F tier. Jim Harbaugh, I don't know if you know this, he was already an NFL coach. He's already been kicked out before.
Wait, hold on. Who are we picking over Jim Harbaugh right now? Andy Reid.
Sean McVay.
Sean McVay.
Mike Shanahan.
Okay.
Mike Shanahan?
Kyle Shanahan.
Kyle Shanahan. Holy shit.
You're good.
Mike Tomlin.
Yep.
John Harbaugh.
Yeah. Are you putting Zach Taylor over him?
I got Zach snacks, y'all. Just thinking about Gridiron Heights.
Oh, Dan Campbell.
I put Dan Campbell over him right now.
That's about it. Everyone else is young.
Yeah, I mean, it's really the NFL is really like if you're a good coach, you stick around, and there's like 10 good coaches. Everybody else is just getting fired.
Jim Harbaugh did go to a Super Bowl, narrowly lose it, and then got the bag to go to Michigan.
No, he got the bag like 3 years later after he got fired. That's it. He went to the Super Bowl with Colin Kaepernick, and then all of that shit spiraled for 2 to 3 years.
Lost the Harbaugh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we put it in D.
Nah.
To
be fair, the take does say best coach, which means that's
true. It doesn't say top 3. It says best.
And I don't even think he is a top. I think he's maybe just outside the top 10.
Yeah.
So we also have no idea if he's going to be any good anymore.
It's true.
Like sometimes guys that come from the college ranks just don't know how to connect with players anymore.
Yeah, that's true. Chip Kelly.
Yep. Chargers won't be good this year, but will be in 1 to 3 years. Jeffrey said specifically will be in contention for the division in 1 to 3 years.
Sweet. We have to put it in C. Too speculative, too far off, not spicy enough, reasonable.
Perfect for the Chargers. The C tier for Chargers.
Yep. It's a reasonable take. It's not that spicy. It's also very undeterminate and not specific enough to go any higher. But I don't think it's a bad take. Do you agree with that?
Yes, I do. Danny Dimes gets benched midway through the season.
Absolutely.
Man, they just paid him though.
Yeah, we all knew that was the stupidest and worst contract of all time.
I know.
A tier.
A tier.
Who's the kid they got behind him?
Absolutely. I believe that's where Drew Lock is.
Yeah, he'll get benched at some point. He's not good.
Jaden Daniels rushes for 800 yards. No. I don't think so because I don't think he is the rusher that Lamar is. Lamar and Justin Fields
He plays on the fucking Commanders.
Yes. Lamar and Justin Fields are the best 2 rushers we've ever seen at the position.
They play 2 games against the Eagles, the Cowboys, and the Giants. Right. The Giants might be a terrible team. Their defense is not.
Yes. And I believe Lamar and Justin Fields are the only 2 to ever go over 1,000. I don't think Jaden Daniels is 80% the rusher that Lamar Jackson is.
Yeah.
And I don't think they're going to scheme that up.
D tier for Daniels.
Yeah. I'm sorry, buddy. You listen, again, an A tier take, an S tier take if it ends up being right. If he ends up over 600, it'll be an A tier take.
Once again,
don't think he does.
These will be regraded.
Truman is not the best strikers player. F tier. I am the best strikers player.
You are not the best strikers player. That is an A tier take. You take that out.
Marvin Harrison Jr. will have the best career for a wide receiver since Randy Moss and will go down as the 3rd best receiver of all time.
Man, that is super fucking lightning.
The Thaboat. The Thabawat. To be fair, if we said the Chargers being good in 1 to 3 years was too far off to properly rank, this is also too far off to properly
It's hot,
rank.
though. I like a B tier here.
What do we give the other one? What do we give the Chargers?
C.
Okay, I'll give it B just because it's so spicy. But only because of that.
Because it's spicy. Got it.
He's already doing what great wide receivers do, cause a lot of drama over fucking nothing. He hasn't signed his rights away to Fanatics, which is so funny, dude. They can't use his likeness yet still. Hilarious. 4 years from now, 5 of the top 10 wide receivers in the NFL will be from OSU.
Is that Oklahoma State, Oregon State, or Ohio State?
Ohio State. So Marvin Harrison Jr., obviously from Ohio State. No.
Ooh, we haven't had a ViewBot promoter in a while.
I'm trying to think. Is Jalen Waddle from Ohio State?
I don't remember.
I think he is. No, sorry, he's from Alabama. That's the downside is that all the good wide receivers right now are from Alabama. Who else is from Ohio State?
JSN.
Yes, not going to be good. I don't think JSN looked good ever last year. I guess he showed flashes, but I don't think he's going to immediately become a top 10 guy.
Garrett Wilson. Oh, well, here's why.
Garrett Wilson, okay.
Chris Olave and Garrett Wilson are both from Ohio State.
Okay, there's 2. So maybe there's 3 in the top 10 right now.
Yep, JSN is there, and Marvin Harrison.
I don't think JSN makes it. And then there has to be another. Is there another good one in Ohio? I think there's another.
Ted
good
Ginn
one
and
right
Michael. I mean, Ted Ginn's obviously not in the league anymore, but Michael Thomas is from Ohio State.
I knew Michael Thomas was, and he was at one point, but he's not anymore.
And Mika Egbuka?
I'm gonna put this again 4 years from now. It's a little too far out. I'm going to put this in C tier next to the Chargers one, just because
listen. So we think that Marvin Harrison. I think we could put this in A, because if we think Marvin Harrison Jr. and Chris Olave, and
Garrett Wilson
are all gonna be top 5 guys.
Yep. Yeah, top 5, but top 10.
Then they only need 2 more guys.
Yes, and I think this hinges on Jackson Smith and Jigba in there, and I don't think he does. And also those Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave both have to stay top 10 for the other 2 to catch up.
They're so good right now, though. I like an A tier here. I think.
And we're also assuming that Marvin Harrison Jr. is going to be good.
He's going to be good.
Well, I haven't even been able to play as him on Madden.
He's going to be good, dude. His dad is Marvin Harrison Sr.
Patrick Mahomes' dad was Patrick Mahomes Sr. Yeah, Mahomes is not a relief pitcher in the MLB right now.
But Truman, his shortstop-like throwing motion.
Oh, my God.
This is a good take.
It's too far out, also.
I'll go B then.
Yeah. I'm going B because you wanted to go A. That's why.
Thank you.
If it was up to B, it'd be in C tier.
It's a spicy take. I like it. This is the kind of bravery that I like to see.
It's spicy, but I think it's wrong. I don't think JSN's going to be any good. Ravens not making the playoffs by Jeffrey.
That's hot.
I'm willing to give it at least an A, just because the Ravens are playing the first place schedule in the AFC North. I already said this earlier. It's a tough place to be.
Yeah, you have to play the AFC North 6 times and the Chiefs.
Yep.
But do they miss the playoffs though? I think it'd be really hard for them to miss the playoffs.
I don't think that's true.
Okay. So teams that
let's say Lamar gets banged up.
Teams that we think are locks, right? Okay. Chiefs, Dolphins.
Yes.
Bills.
No.
You don't think the Bills are locks?
No.
Houston.
Yes.
Probably Jacksonville. They got an easy schedule.
No, that's not true.
You don't think so?
Nope.
Okay, so we got 4 teams.
Yes.
That are locks.
I say we're comfortable calling locks. Yes.
Okay.
Riding with pen, but not with Sharpie.
Okay. So.
Pen that I could maybe erase.
AFC North. We don't think any of those teams are locks. AFC East. We got Dolphins already. AFC South. Yeah, okay. I'm not sure. You're telling me the Ravens aren't. The Ravens have, in my opinion, 4 spots. that they can get.
The Ravens did that thing last year that they do where they have a good offense, but you can't name one like elite player other than Lamar Jackson. And if you look at Lamar's MVP numbers, they weren't as good as normal MVP numbers.
Shocking, man.
This is me giving you your props. I will use your narrative when it helps my narrative.
It's a great narrative. I just can't see him missing. I can't give it an A. I can't see him missing.
You want B for Baltimore?
Yeah, I do. I want B for Baltimore.
I think it's going to be an S tier by the end of the season.
We'll see.
I
We
think
regrade him.
I think they miss it. I'm supporting you, Jeffrey. I want you to know. I went down without a fight, but I'm fighting for you right now. Chiefs 3-peat?
S, yep.
S tier. Top of the
Wow,
S tier.
so intelligent.
Wow.
Yeah, I've been saying we have super smart listeners for a while.
Been saying it. Listen, that's why Ian has come on as a partial host and then decided.
Once you have this kind of
that he didn't
homer
wanna do it
opinion,
anymore.
then you'll get on. Then you'll get
Right,
on. Here.
yeah.
We're just.
Whenever you can have the vision like Ian does.
I'm just saying that like, he did say at the beginning of last season that we were gonna two-peat. So
handsome.
I'm not saying it's because he said it. but
Handsome and brave and smart and funny
True.
and tall. Ladies, go talk to him. Will Levis isn't as bad as we think he is.
I like this take. I think he could be good. I think last year he showed us enough to where.
He showed a lot over in the offseason. I don't know if you.
Wait, what happened?
he got leaked.
Oh, he got leaked?
Penis was on the internet. Yeah.
I did not know that his Congola Gongos were on the internet. Does he have a schlong? You got a hammer, Truman?
Listen, just Google meet Will Levis meet Will Levis meaty
Google
meats.
Will Levis
meet
meat
Will
for
Levis
more
meet schlong meet Will Levis.
Yeah, A tier.
A tier.
A tier for a schlong.
S tier for schlong.
Maybe S tier for schlong.
No, I think A tier. I think Will Levis has a chance to take a step forward.
Listen, all the Titans need is a non-terrible quarterback, and they'll go to the playoffs.
It is definitely make or break. I think this take either stays in A tier or it ends up in F tier by the end of the season.
He's either terrible or he's good. So
Yes, or if he wins MVP, it'll move into S tier. But I don't think. Owen is not the best strikers player.
That's terrible.
A
That's
tier.
a terrible take.
A tier.
Yeah, we regrade these, so we can move this. We can move this to F by the end of the year.
Fine. You know what? I am a generous God.
Put them both in F tier.
Putting them both in F tier for you.
The co-goats of strikers. Much to Kate's chagrinies.
Much to Owen's chagrin. Little piss boy.
Yeah.
Little pig boy.
And be
comes from the
careful.
dirt.
I'll throw a fucking felt snowball at your head. Which I've missed 3 straight of their parties, and I'm bummed.
Me too. Shark Party is always around Tina's birthday, so
It's hard.
I was either out of town last year or it was Tina's birthday this year. So
Ooh, first basketball take.
yes, Wimby will go down as a top 5 player all time.
Ooh.
So early. It's so
He's
early.
so good, though.
He is so good, but man, that
Those tall
frame.
guys can get hurt.
Yes, that frame.
He's
Is
a-
Kevin Durant a top 5 player all time?
No.
I don't know. I think Wimby's just a slightly longer
Listen,
Kevin
Katie's
Durant.
for me, Truman, Katie's 8 through 6.
Yeah.
Because I have Bird over KD.
I think Wimby wins a title. I just don't know if he wins a bunch of titles.
Where do you have Bird over versus KD? That's my mostly contested. I got Bird at 5 and KD at 6.
Oh, I have no idea. I've never thought about it. I've never put much thought after 1-2.
Listen, one time I learned that Larry Bird scored 40 points with only his left hand, and I was like, yeah, it's enough for me. He's top 5.
Larry Bird.
Larry Bird! That one guy. Oh! That guy's so fun, man.
Okay.
It's like hoop knowledge something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Where did we put that take? Did you paste?
I haven't yet.
A tier, right?
I'm going to put it in B tier.
What was the take again? I forgot.
Wimby top 5 player.
Oh, yeah.
I
Hard to
think
tell,
that's-
but he looks promising.
Listen,
We'll regrade this to a B at the end of the season.
We do plenty of sports. We are not great at NBA.
I know enough NBA knowledge to argue with people on Twitter and make them mad.
Yes. That is unfortunately a trait I also have.
I know that the LeBron GOAT.
All right. Last one. K-State will have 5 players with 5 sacks this year.
Man, I couldn't tell you.
Maybe. Yeah.
I don't know enough about K-State DNs.
Man, they sure could. I don't know, man. I'm gonna put this.
Can you name me 5 players that could do it?
No, I couldn't name you 5 players on this defense.
Marquise Siegel.
Cool.
That's all I got.
Austin Moore.
Oh, yeah, good. Nice pull. K-State fans tuning in to be like, man, these guys do not know K-State ball.
Listen, we
I
are
can name
Chiefs
you,
first, K-State second.
Guys, I could probably name you the whole 53 for Kansas City.
Oh yeah. For the Chiefs? Yeah. Oh yeah. I bet you can name any number and I'd just be like, yeah, absolutely.
I can name you guys that are probably going to make the practice squad.
Another one, thank you. Another one.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh my God, Aaron Judge. I thought Aaron Judge got robbed at the wall. Unfortunately, Aaron Judge robbed somebody at the wall. He's robbing people. Don't give him an award.
Don't let that gap tooth fuck.
Royals won both games. They're 1 game out of the division, bro. Oh my God, dude.
Now we're 7-2 against the Guardians this year.
Are we? No, we're not.
We entered today 5-2 against the Guardians.
No shot.
Yeah.
We got swept by them.
Nope. We have only 2 losses against the Guardians this year.
I do not possibly believe that.
You know why? Because we've played a whole bunch of 2-game series and we've swept them.
I need you to stop making noises into the microphone.
Just eating up those Guardians. I love those towers that have whatever the fuck you named your team after. The Guardians of Cleveland or whatever the hell. Stupid ass name.
Whoa. I had somebody call him the I word today at work. Whoa.
The idiot.
Correct.
Truman is going to go through it and find out that the Royals have only lost to the Guardians twice this year.
Okay. June 4th, we lose. June 6th, we win. June 27th, we win. June 28th, we win. So that puts us at
3-1.
Is that 3-1? Okay.
Yep.
What did I say? June 28th
Yep. Win.
was 3-1.
Yep.
They lose the next one.
Okay, that's the last one we lose.
No, 4-2.
Truman's looking at. We won two-game series in a row.
We just have not played them much.
No, I told you.
Maybe that's what's blowing my mind.
We're 8-2.
I forget that we do have 7 games. We had 7 games left against them going into this series.
Yeah, we're 7-2 against the Guardians this year.
And the Twins lost today too.
Oh my goodness. Yummy
yum.
yum.
I need you to fucking stop, dude.
Delicious food.
At the risk of setting you off again.
Yeah, I'm right. Say it.
The Red Sox also lost.
I didn't see that, dude.
We're 5.5. Wait,
Truman,
no,
can we calculate how many wins the Red Sox have after Jaron Duran was caught on the hot mic? I'm doing that right now.
The Royals are 6.5 games up in the wild card and 1 game back in the division.
That's a pretty good spot to be. Jaron Duran hot mic.
We're 4 games back from the best record in the AL.
Okay, so that's 2 weeks ago.
4.5 games back from the best record in baseball. Insane. Kansas City Royals are making the playoffs.
August 12th.
I knocked on wood.
August 12th was big slur guy for Boston Red Sox, Jaron Duran.
Yes.
Since August,
you can probably stat muse that.
I can also just look at their games on Google.
Yeah, but then you're gonna have to calculate it.
They're not gonna be winning a bunch. So they're at 1 win.
You said August 12th.
1 loss, 2 losses, 3 losses, 4 losses, 5, 6, 7, 8.
They're 6-7 since August 12th. They have a losing record.
That's what happens when you use the big F slur.
They've never been over 500. They have been over 500, but they've lost their last 3 in a row.
Wop wop. Too bad.
And they're gonna lose. Oh, sorry. This doesn't count the loss today. I don't think.
6-8 then.
Yes.
El Bozo.
Lebozo.
That's too bad. Couldn't happen to a
worse group of people. Sorry, the Boston people. Sorry, for the record. Sorry.
Yes, not the
Let
slur.
me be clear.
Not the slur.
The Boston
Clip
people.
him. Cancel him.
Bostonians.
We hate Boston.
We need a slur for Bostonians. That's what we need. For Boston residents.
Isn't it just called racist?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, mostly. Yeah, well, we need something that hurts them. All right, maybe we don't. Never mind.
Yeah, I got something I heard them. Patriots fans. That'll hurt them.
Massholes, but derogatory.
Massholes in quotation marks. Derogatory.
Yes. All right. There you go.
Yeah, go Royals, man. Shout out to Salvi. My goodness, you're so handsome.
This might be the shortest hot take special we've done. We really cruised through it. We've really gotten in a good zone.
We did go well.
Honestly. And there was a lot of good takes. A lot of takes still.
Still banter. Still yokes.
Listen, season 5, more of this.
Yeah.
If you're still here, oh my gosh, thank you.
Subscribe, man.
Can't believe it. 4 whole years of doing this.
Yeah.
Never missed a week.
Never missed a week.
We really haven't missed a week.
No, we haven't.
We may have accidentally forgot to upload one or two.
Nope. Never happened. It's 100% 4 continuous years. You can see, obviously, 4 entire years of content. We have not missed a single week, for sure. Definitely nothing weird happened. Bonus points if you can find the one we didn't upload.
To be fair, we've recorded it every week. There's been just times I think there's like 2 or 3 that haven't been uploaded just because of technical difficulties or whatever, but it's fine.
There was definitely an episode that was 2 dog shit and we didn't upload it.
Yes, there was for sure one that was nothing. We talked about nothing. God bless the Royals for being good this year.
Oh my goodness.
During the offseason. Oh my God. We're talking football. We're talking Chiefs. Next week, Chiefs breakdown. Sorry, I don't know what that noise was. Dude, Chiefs breakdown.
It's guys. I just need you to understand.
We're here,
Truman's
dude.
back.
NFL season is here, dude.
Guys,
I can write a fucking script again. Holy shit.
Well, the first game isn't this weekend.
No, but next week's gonna be week 1 breakdown.
Oh yeah, the
week
preview?
1 preview.
Preview.
Yeah, sorry,
that's right. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I need you guys to understand that I'm just most excited about Truman Steen bookmarking and replying to people on Twitter again.
Get ready.
I'm so hyped.
I need to start bookmarking.
I've already started. Here, I'll read you one of mine.
Oh, okay.
As we're closing out this episode.
Unfortunately, I've been bookmarking more political things lately.
Oh, cringe! No one cares about politics.
Through 132 games, the 1985 Royals, 74-58. The 2014 Royals, 74-58. The 2024 Royals, 74-58. Very interesting. Very interesting.
So this one, where the Raiders fan, this is the beginning of the end. Laughed at that one. Someone said this is the year Kelsey loses his status as top tight end in the league. I don't know who's taking that, so I bookmarked it.
Mm-hmm.
He said this is the year Kelsey loses his status as top tight end in the league. Bookmark it. I said, okay, I will. Be seeing ya. Yeah.
I'm trying to find it. Here's stuff about fantasy football that doesn't fucking matter anymore.
Yeah, Colorado fan said Colorado will win all but 2 regular season games.
Oh, I made sure to bookmark the every Big 12 teams fight song all at once. There you go. I'm holding it away from the mic so you don't have to listen to this.
I can't even pick out a single one.
I know. My goal is that anytime anything good is mentioned about the Big 12, I'm going to post that video.
Woo! Big 12 mentioned. Woo!
Let's see. Tim Wall's cat. Avery Johnson smiling in the mirror, deep fried. $5. No shot. Stafford is a top 5 yards passer this year. Did I say that? Did I say Stafford is going to be a top 5 yards passer this year?
Man, yeah. I hope you didn't say that. That was stupid of you. Looks like you did.
Man. Yeah, no.
Looks like you said that.
Yeah. Yep. I have this audio favorited.
Shoot that guy.
Hey, shoot that guy.
What's that from?
I think that's from Inglourious Bastards. It might be from like Fury or something.
Oh yeah, maybe.
I saved that one. I saved another one that was also.
Hey, shoot that guy.
I've been saving more reaction stuff lately because football season's coming. Oh.
What you got?
So, I'm about to make a name for myself,
So, did you know that Channing Tatum's from like the Cajun part of the country?
Is he?
Yeah.
He's from Louisiana?
Yeah.
You're not that confident, are you? That he was from Louisiana?
No. But like people,
The
I have
Cajun
been
part of the
been
country.
seeing all the Creole and Cajun people on Twitter. Dude,
That's going on the soundboard. Don't worry.
dude, anything about Cooper DeJean? He's white. Yeah. Me when Justin Watson catches his 4th touchdown of the season in week 17.
White guy. Yeah. I saw Cooper DeJean was playing in the 3rd game for the Eagles. Not a good sign.
No, not. What shit do they call their
The Cracker Jack. The Cracker Backs.
Crackerbacks.
The Cracker Backs. That's right.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Guys, appreciate you for being here. 5 seasons coming up of Dahm, That's True. This is the year the podcast takes off.
It'll be different this year.
Listen, tell your friends about it.
Tell your dad.
Tell your mom.
Tell your mom. Tell your cousin.
Put a sign in your yard. Fuck the political signs. Nobody gives a shit about that. Put a Dahm That's True sign up
Listen,
front.
if you want to put a Dahm That's True sign in your front yard, tell me.
Listen, we'll print off Dahm That's True political signs if you guys will put
Dahm
them in
That's
your yard.
True for Golden Podcast Award.
Just
I know some of y'all are teachers. Tell your damn kids. I want them listening to this.
no
I want
extra credit.
I want your 5th grade class to dissect Dahm That's True episode 312.
I want English. I want what
Wait,
the English
we don't
class
have
is.
an episode 312, do we?
I wasn't going to correct you. I was like, all right.
212.
I mean, to be fair, we will be studied in college classrooms, in university classrooms by 2027.
2027? The
Yeah.
3-year blow up?
I mean, these guys had no one listen to them for 4 years, but they kept going. Year 5 was also bad, but year 6, that's the one that they figured it out on. Everybody
Their
turned
secret
it in.
ingredient was they didn't care how many people listened. They liked shooting the shit with their buddy.
That's right. That's what I always tell people. No matter what, even if no one listens to this, which, by the way, no matter what, I also would like to be very clear that we are appreciative that you guys listen.
Oh, absolutely.
We know people listen to it. We know that you guys let us know. You know I get comments on stuff, or people shoot me a text. They're like, I can't believe you said that, or I can't believe this, or
Yeah.
it's really great. I really do appreciate that.
Yeah, it's awesome.
But I always told people, no matter what, it's the same one with the one that me and my dad are actually about to pick it back up. The one that I recorded with my dad. It's like, at the end of the day, the worst case scenario is that I've recorded 5 years of conversations in a great growing up portion of my life
Yeah, it's true.
with my best bud. So,
Aw, thanks, buddy.
all right,
It was all just an excuse to hang out with you during COVID anyway.
exactly. Right. Well, yeah. And now you get to come over every night and have dinner every week and get free dinner.
And talk sports with my best buddy. And
It's the dinner.
and
don't
make
lie.
some good takes and some bad takes every episode.
And have viewers do it as well.
Yeah.
So I appreciate you. Appreciate you for being here. Make sure to ring that bell. Like, comment,
Make
subscribe.
sure you smack that bell.
Smash the subscribe button. If it's gray, don't hit it. If it's red, if it's black, do hit it.
Is that
I think it's black or it's red if you aren't subscribed, and then once you're subscribed, it's like gray.
Smash that like
Make sure to
button.
check. YouTube's been unsubscribing people. Make sure to check it.
Be sure to comment because that really helps our algorithm.
Make sure to comment your favorite color. Comment what your favorite take was. Actually, comment what your favorite take was.
Yeah, give us a hot
Comment
take.
what your least favorite take is. Defend yourself. Listen, we probably roasted your take unless you're in this S tier or A tier. We
Unless
probably
you're this one right here.
that's a good one.
Or there.
That one right.
Or this guy. This one right here.
That one right.
This guy right here is really handsome.
That
You
one
should
right
listen
there is
to
pretty
him.
good.
Right here. Like this,
Sky Moore is not going to be on our team. Hopefully, by the time this is posted.
Hopefully. Wouldn't that
Actually,
be
I bet
great?
Sky Moore will. Who do you? Real quick. Obviously, Juju Smith-Schuster got signed today.
Yeah.
Who do you think doesn't make the team because of that?
Okay, so I think it's easier to name players that are going to make the team. Okay, Rashee Rice, wide receiver 1. Xavier Worthy, right now, wide receiver 2. Marquise Brown, 3. Justin Watson or Juju will be 4-5,
Sure, 4-5.
which is great. Yeah. Having those two as your 4-5 is delicious. And then, okay, so that leaves, I probably think they keep Sky because he's going to be young and on a nothing contract.
Sure.
I think that means Tony gets cut because he's
you
on
keep
a
McCole?
Yes.
So also Justin Ross getting cut then?
Yes.
I think Juju it means that Justin Ross is getting cut.
Yeah.
I think
I think Ross goes
they
straight to the practice
occupy
squad.
the same space.
Yeah, I think Ross goes to practice squad.
He might make it
I
on
think
somewhere
Carson
else.
Steele doing good in the preseason means we only have 6 instead of 7 wide receivers.
Then you think McCole Hardman doesn't make it?
No,
I think McCole Hardman makes it to return kicks.
McCole will stay if we have 7 and if we have 6. Ross and Sky Moore get cut if we have 6. Only Ross gets cut if we have 7.
I think Deneric Prince doesn't make the team because Carson Steele emerged.
Maybe.
I think, unfortunately, Deneric Prince goes back to
No,
the
I think
squad.
we always keep 2. Oh, no, yeah, because we're going to keep Allaire.
You either keep 4 tight ends or 4 running backs. Take your pick. Carson Steele, I'm lumping into the running backs.
He'll be on the roster.
And I think that's with 7 wideouts as well.
I don't think Zammit makes the team.
What?
I don't think LRZ makes the team. Reese Zammit.
No, he's for sure going to the practice squad at best.
I think he'll stay on the practice squad.
He might get. I don't know if he gets the NFL pathway like.
I looked it up. I looked it up. NFL pathway is automatic to the practice squad.
But I don't know if he counts as that because he was just a signing.
No, he does. He counts.
Okay.
But it's not a spot for the roster.
Okay. Right. It doesn't count against the
It counts against like players scouted or something. They have some limit,
Like you probably can't sign him for the futures contracts.
No.
Which I'm always confused by those anyways.
He might make the team though. I don't know.
No,
I don't think so.
No.
I think if he would have been cut, he would have been cut already.
Yes. No. I mean, he will be a chief technically. He will be employed by the Chiefs organization.
You think he'll be a practice squad player?
Yes, at best. Yes. He simply just does not have it yet. He does not have what it takes.
Yeah. A bunch of players cut today.
Yeah. Nobody of importance. Sadly, a couple cats. Echo Boydo.
Phillip will be a practice squad player.
And the snapper. Was it
Yeah,
Plattner?
Plattner,
like
yes.
that? Yeah.
Because good old Winchester.
Winchester's just back, yeah.
Yeah.
Happens. All right.
But yeah, Echo Boydo will be on the practice squad again.
Yep.
Unfortunately, he just came to the Chiefs when the Chiefs are deepest at the corner position that they've ever been.
Right. They have a lot of really solid guys. They don't have any, but they can't figure out who's the starter.
Which is a great problem.
But they've got a lot of good guys that would definitely be the second or third stringers.
Yeah.
That.
Once again, thank you guys all for the hot takes. This is my personal favorite episode of the year, besides the one where we review these. So I personally really appreciate people.
I think the trivia episode where we drink 15 beers will be a good one.
15.
1 million beers. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
So there you go.
Awesome.
Like, comment, subscribe. Follow us on Twitter.
Hit the bell.
Twitter.com/Steam Machine. Twitter.com/OwenGoshDammit.
Yep.
TikTok.com/Steam Machine. Subscribe over there on YouTube. Even if you're not going to watch, subscribing does help us.
Follow on Twitch.
So,
subscribe on Twitch.
If you have a YouTube account and you're listening on Spotify, go over to YouTube. Open Disaster Productions. Go just subscribe.
Yep.
Like the video. It all helps us. That way, this list will get insane next year.
Absolutely.
This will be thousands. This episode will
have to start
11 hours.
We'll have to start filtering takes.
Yeah. Ew.
That's the goal.
Yuck. Ew. Yeah.
Man, that would just suck if it blew up.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna start doing best 10 takes.
I'd be so angry if it blew up.
God, I hate if this podcast went viral. Ew.
Man, that would suck.
Oh my God. We get out of this dingy basement. Ugh.
That would really suck.
Get into a studio. Ooh.
We're gonna start recording on site somewhere.
Oh, dude, that'd be so.
That'd be terrible.
That is the goal, honestly.
Yeah, record one from a Hy-Vee.
Like record
in front of the redheads.
Yeah. Record them. Honestly, recording in a bar would be so cool.
That would be sick.
That'd be sick.
Hopefully we can get there.
That's the goal. All right. Appreciate you guys. We'll see you next week for Chiefs Week 1 breakdown.
Woo!
Again. Man, we're so bad at ending the episodes at a good time. at a good amount.
I don't know. I thought we were bantering
now I'm
enough.
awkwardly doing the outro. I forgot to start the outro. I should have started it 20 seconds ago.
Yeah, you should have started like 5
Now I've got
minutes
to
ago.
add an extra 20 seconds.
I mean, what could we possibly talk about, you know?
I like Sabrina Carpenter's music.
Yeah, no.
You know what? I like the pop
It's
girlies.
fine.
Chaperone.
Dude, no. I'm not in on the
Sabrina
Chaperone.
Carpenter.
I'm not in on the Chaperone. She
Dude.
sounds like Taylor Swift.
Hey, she's from fucking Missouri, buddy. Fuck off.
Oh, so we hate her more now.
Also, does not sound like Taylor Swift.
Yes, she does.
You are wrong.
Basically.
Crazy to be that loud and wrong. See you guys.
I'm
She's
praying
your
for you,
favorite
LRZ.
She's your favorite artist, Dylan.
Shout out to my Tottenham Hotspur. Back on the hump, 4-0. Let's go.
Their ass, buddy.
Yeah, right.
See ya.